Welcome.
Thank you.
Welcome to Stockholm Sessions. Most of you here, I think, know what's going on. But I'll give you a little bit of background information for those that are new here this evening. In the background is Elvshand, who's actually going to play the moment, which is an instrumental piece called A New Day, A New Life, which was inspired by the lockdown and everything we've all been through, and coming out hopefully the other side at some point in time.
I did.
Yep, you did. I did too. So you're super welcome. It's really great for you to be here. If I just link it to Corona, we all know that in times of lockdown and restrictions and the like, it impacts the way people are, the way we feel, restricts our relationships. The oldest study into human behavior was carried out by Harvard University. It's the Harvard Adult Development Study. It started in 1938. And they took 268 19-year-old men back then. Half of them were undergraduates. And they had identified that there may be something going on with class systems and the economic conditions that people have that will impact the outcome of their lives. So half were undergraduates. The other half in the study came from the back streets of Boston, the hardest, toughest areas basically that they could find. And these kids, 19-year-olds, came into the study just before the Second World War broke out. It's an interesting study because it's now into its fourth generation of professor who is actually managing it. They've succeeded at passing it on through the generations. But not only at the university, we're now into the third generation of people being studied. The 268 is now getting on for 800 because their children and now grandchildren are involved. And a couple of decades ago, they actually allowed in women. Times are changing. So there is a relatively now good study going back over the generations, and they only found one thing from the whole of this study. Every other year, they call in or visit those in the study. They interview them, they do medical checks, they do brain scans, they do everything they can to try and figure out how they are and what's going on in their lives. Socioeconomic didn't happen. Some from the top fell to the bottom. Some at the bottom went to the top. One of the 268 actually became the President of the United States, JFK. He was part of the study. What they did find was that if you want to have well-being, if you want to be healthy, and you want to have longevity, there is one thing that is most important. Beer! When you have it together with others. So it's the social aspect, the number of relationships that you have. You don't need many close ones, but the really close ones make a difference. And then it's the amount of interaction you have in an average day, just how many people are you saying hi to and interacting with.
At the same time?
Well, the more the merrier.
Has to be.
And this is what they arrived at. So, in these times, it's really, really great that we're gathering, that we are sharing, inspiring each other. Another study I'll tell you about another time if you want to keep away from Alzheimer's and from mental disease in old life. Learn to play an instrument. Music is the singularly best defense mechanism for the brain getting old. And it's not even having to play it, just listening and partaking makes a difference. So welcome, Stockholm Sessions. What I've been trying to do here over the last 4 or 5 years is create an environment where we can gather as musicians, bring our friends along, try out new stuff, create new constellations, As the evening's going on, hopefully we're going to get to some jamming and just like having fun together. But initially we're going to be having a number of performances. The only rule that I actually have is that we do 2 to 3 songs and then we rotate. And Jesper will be on with some music in the background in between. It's time to get to the bar. I'll be saying that many times this evening. And the other rules, which are not really rules, they're just the value base that I've been trying to create here, is that this should be as supportive, as open an atmosphere that we can create. Here for each other, an opportunity to try stuff, test stuff, make a mistake, doesn't matter, we're behind you. And we've got some really great musicians here this evening. And I'm really looking forward to it. And hopefully, like last time round, we're going to be able to get through to some serious jamming at the back end. So with that said, I would like to pass over to Elvshand, who's going to open for us this evening. Thanks. Thank you. Round of applause for Max.
Hörs jag? Ja, jag hörs. Då måste jag avsluta det här som låter där nere. Jag tänker börja spela en låt av The Band och låten heter The Wait. Pulled into Nazareth, I was feeling half past dead. I just need some place where I can lay my head. Sätt inte där för videokameran det där. Hey mister, can you tell me where a man might find a bed? Ursäkta. I just need some place where I can take a load of that. Take a load for free. Take a load of that. You put the load right on me. Boss, I picked up my bag. I went looking for a place to hide, where thieves and devil side by side. I said, hey Carl, come on, let's go downtown. She said, I gotta go, but my friend can stick around. Take a load of that. Take a load for free. Take a load of that. You put the load right on, you put the load right on me. Hur ska jag annars veta när jag kommer in med basen här om det inte är att jag sköt den här takten med mig? Go down Miss Moses, there's nothing she can say. It's just old Luke and Luke's waiting on Judgment Day. Well, Luke, my friend, what about young and Luke? Son, won't you stay? Keep early company. Take a load of Fanny. Take a load for free. Take a load of Fanny. You put the load right on. You put the load right on me. Crazy Chester followed me, and he caught me in the fog. He said, I will fix your rag if you take Jack, my dog. I said, wait a minute, you know I'm a peaceful man. He said, that's okay, boy, won't you feed him when you can? Take a load of thing, take a load for free, take a load of thing. You put the load right on, you put the load right on me. Take me down the line. My bag is sinking low and I do believe it's time to get back to Miss Fanny. You know she's the only one. You're here with her regards for everyone. Take a load of Fanny, take the load for free. Take a load of Fanny. You put the load right on, you put the load right on me.
Det är en rolig låt att spela. Det var alltså The Weight of the Band. Och nästa är en Dylan-låt som heter I Want You. Och det jag använder här nere, det är en trollerilåda som jag har byggt. Som har en loop-pedal så att jag kan upprepa. Men istället för att upprepa gitarren så slår jag på en oktavpedal så jag kan spela en bas andra gången. Det är en loop som liksom repeterar sig. Och tredje gången kan jag spela lite solgitarr om jag vill. Och sen måste man kunna stoppa den om det är några andra ackord emellan innan man kommer igång. Så i I Want You så måste jag kunna stoppa den också. Jag får se om jag vill att jag ska stoppa.
The guilty undertaker sights the lonesome organ grin to Christ, the silver saxophone sang. I should refuse you. En körpedal också. Watch up to six stars. Blood to my face with scorn, but it's not that way. I wasn't born to lose you. I want you. I want you. I want you so bad. Honey, I want you. The drunken politician leaps upon the streets where mothers weep. The saviors who are fast asleep, they wait for you. And I wait for them to interrupt me, drinking from a broken cup and ask me to open the gate for you. I want you, I want you, I want you so bad, honey, I want you. They go down to love, they've been without it, but all their daughters put it down, 'cause I don't think about it. I I return to the Queen of Spades and talk with my chambermaid. She knows that I'm not afraid to look at her. She's good to me, and there's nothing she doesn't see. She knows what I like to be, but it doesn't matter. I want you, I want you, I want you so bad. I want you. Now you're a dancing child with a shiny suit. He spoke to me, I took his flute. I wasn't very cute to him, was I? But I do so because he lied, because he took you for a ride, and because time was on his side, because I want you, I want you, I want you so bad, honey, I want you.
Det var allt jag hade nu. Tack.
So I was talking about the magic of music and how learning an instrument later in life, or even just playing and developing music later in life, is like the best way of keeping all these sort of Alzheimer's, dementia kind of things at hand. If you want to go plus, then you want to sort of, brilliant, fantastic.